Hello guys and welcome back. Like I said at the end of the previous episode, this was recorded in one large bulk session, to which I wasn't originally planning on separating these two. So if this episode seems a little bit jumping into things, it's because it's a direct continuation of the previous episode. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the episode and I hope it makes some sense. So, an entire day later, and I really do mean that by the way, I started this episode yesterday, I finally managed to get the 2 gigas to spawn, and it turns out neither one of them are anything particularly impressive. One of them was a level 40, I believe, and the other one was a black level 90. She did look amazing, but I'm just not interested in it at the moment, to be honest. But it's not all bad though. I have spent pretty much the entire day doing things, as you can probably tell by this amazing looking saber-tooth. So I went ahead and tamed up a 150 male Therizino. And, man, if you guys know anything about taming Therizinos, they take a very long time. Especially if you do not have Megalosaurus kibble, which, although I may have Megalosaurs on my Aberrations map, I've not gotten any eggs yet. So I've had to do the good old-fashioned vegetable taming. But on the plus side, he does look really awesome. And as I promised a long time ago, the first male Therizino we'll name is Clarence. So we've got Clarence, Clarissa, and of course, Mrs. Fopperkins. So we finally have a male Therizino, which I'm quite happy with, so I'll be breeding them too rather soon. I could of course have a higher level male, but I'm not really that concerned just yet, although I do have plans for high level Therizinos in the future. But, like I said, 150, that took about 3.5 hours, so in the meantime, I decided to do a couple of chores around the house, or around the base more like. I've tidied things up a bit, mainly, you know, inside. As we can see in here, it's nowhere near as cluttered. The direwalls are all nice and lined up here, so they're not quite in the way anymore, and nothing is randomly attacking anymore. I've made this little pathway here towards the towards the greenhouse, just so you know it's a little bit more streamlined. I put up the bee hives as well. But yeah, so after I've done all that, I decided to myself, alright then, I'm gonna go and tame. I'm gonna go find like a high level male Anki, as I really want a imprinted Encarnosaur to do all the meta farming with. We have the 180 females, so we need a good male. So I was lying around my quirts, and in the meantime, I found this cat, who is currently 240. I think she may have actually been 172 when I picked her up. So she was a nice high level tame, and of course, of all of the cat colours I've seen, like all the Christmas cats, most of them I wasn't too impressed with, but this one actually came out looking really cool. So I definitely wanted to keep her. I also managed to find a pretty cool looking terror bird. To be fair, I did actually find like a lot of Christmas colour stuff, but I'm trying to limit myself now. I'm trying to keep it only to the creatures that I'm actually interested in, or I think look really cool. But saying that, in my search for a high level male Anki, which by the way failed, I haven't found one, I did get a 162 Dodec, which is significantly better than Blueberry, so unfortunately Blueberry is now being retired. I found these 2 Ankies. I believe they're about the same patterning. No, they are slightly different actually. But, you know, like I just said, no, I kind of wanted to keep ones that I thought looked really cool. And these Ankies look really cool, in my opinion. But best of all, absolutely best of all, guys, I finally managed to find a high level Argie. In fact, not only that, I managed to find 2 high level Argies. So they were both 162. I found them. I found the first one on the mountains. And I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. I have never had such a problem taming an animal before in this game, and I've had like Allos or Rexes get kited into the sea. I've had Giga tames go absolutely haywire. I've had Therizinos destroy my bases before, but this first Argie, the female, was absolutely nightmarish. So what happened was, I was on a mountain, you know, so like I said, looking for my Anki. I was on the mountain, just chilling, flying around. I found the 162 female, which I thought, oh okay, that's good, that's good. So, you know, it's going to be higher than Argie regardless. So, knocked her out, no problem. I also found a Christmas Argie that looks very unique compared to the other ones I currently have. So I knocked out that one as well. The mountain was completely bare, so I quickly shot off back home. Bear in mind, this mountain right here, so I was only away for like, what, 20-30 seconds? I went home, made the kibble, got the pieces for my little like spiked walls and such, come back, and 2 Carnos had spawned. They killed the Christmas one, and they, not only did they muck up the taming effectiveness of the 162, but they brought her down to 72 health. She was practically dead. Bugger. So I healed her up. Spammed some cooked meat into her so that she healed up faster. Spammed a whole load of stimulants since I always carry a bunch with me, you know, in case of true non-attack or anything else. So that was fine. I put up all my gates and spiked walls around so one, she wouldn't get attacked again, and two, she'd be funneled into that area when she wakes up. It took about 20 minutes for her to wake up, so that's 20 minutes of me doing nothing. And bearing in mind, the Therizino was knocked out as well, so I had to keep on going back and forth with narcotics. So, she woke up. I had my Argent. I had this Argent, like, covering the top of the trap, kind of like this, only the trap is a lot smaller. That way, when she tried to fly out, she just got blocked. Well, no. She knocked Argent really far away, knocked me so I couldn't get a headshot, flew away, flew to the Arctic. She was completely ignoring me, she wouldn't pass towards me or away from me or whatever. I eventually got her to go back to the mountain, knocked her out, and the instant she fell on the ground, a scorpion hit her. Once again, the taming effectiveness got completely screwed, and so 162 that I can kibble tame, I kind of want to have as many levels as I can. So, as you guys can see in this picture here, I made the most over-the-top little enclosure I could, and you know what? In the end, it worked out. I had my 162 Argie. The second one, the male, so yes, I have a male and a female. The second one spawned just over here. So, I did the same thing again, completely enclosed it. I didn't need a ceiling the second time, or for the second one, because I didn't think, you know, it had any reason to wake up this time. And I was right, it went... he did indeed tame up quite quickly, and yeah, all of that heartache later, and I finally got to decent level Argies. Now, they can be better, they definitely can be better, but when you guys consider Argent here, who has nearly 50 levels, 36,000 XP, I think that's her level 49, I believe, so yes, she's legitimately earned 48 levels, she's only level 217. Compare that to the two 162s over here, both of which are kibble tamed. I have not leveled them a single time and they are 242. So even as base tames, they are better than Argent. Now their baby on the other hand, guys, I think we should find out. I've already managed to breed up an egg using them, and I really, as much as I love Argent, I think her time has come. I think it's time to retire her. I believe it's this one, it is indeed. So let's go ahead then and let's finally have a better Argent. I still would have preferred a Tapajara, as I just adore Tappers. They're so fast, so they can carry a lot of weight and such and stamina. But enough rambling, let us check out the hatchling of our new Argentavis. And there it is, 238. That seems like a mutation. No? 242s. Okay, so it is a lower level. Yeah, lower. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. So it did roll down a bit. But in the end, no, it's... I mean, it's a high level. Oh, is it a she? Okay, she's a high level. Cool, okay. So go ahead then, and as always... Oh, yeah, set to passive. Disable wandering. And in case she wants any walks or anything, go ahead and put her on lowest. And there is a lovely little Argie hatchling. It's actually got a very similar coloration to Argent. Yeah, almost the same. Any of the browns on Argent is just from, like, some dye. Otherwise, I think she's actually the same coloration. Oh, wow. So let's go ahead and put the meat on you. So how does your stats roll out then? So you got the... I think that was the lower stamina roll of the two parents. I think that's a higher weight. That's the lower damage. Can't remember entirely. I'll definitely be breeding them to significantly more. Trying to get, you know, like, generally a better Argie. But for now, this is our new one. Guys, as always, I'd love a name for this. In other news, when it came to the whole 174 Rex situation, the female, I never did find her in the end. In fact, in order to... Like I said, I've been playing all day today. I've just been having a fun time. Taming all sorts of stuff, killing things, getting loot crates and such. Speaking of which, I actually got a lot more skins recently. I don't think I showed you guys, but... I think I'm pretty satisfied with the event. Yeah, it's a little bit overkill, but I got a lot of stuff, so I'm done with that. Anyway, in the entire day of searching around, flying all over the map, I did some Spinosaurus purges. Like I said, I found the Gigas eventually, but obviously it took a while to find them in the first place. Among all the Rexes I'd found, not a single one of them was anything anything decent. I think the highest one I saw was like 130, which to me is pretty pointless. But sadly, the whole the whole high-level Rex taming thing of the video I had planned it kind of fell flat on its face. This was meant to be a Rex taming video, but yeah, it's kind of turned into a Giga hunting Argentavis breeding episode instead. Speaking of Argie breeding, I have no idea why or how, but I had this one here. It was a little hatchling wandering around downstairs. I'm not really sure how that happened, but, well, I mean, I've got all these lot breeding, and all the eggs are like downstairs in the hatchery, as you guys saw earlier when I was picked up. This new one's egg. But still though, she was just wandering around, and I actually managed to imprint her somehow. She wanted to cuddle on a walk, that was it. So I actually do have an imprinted Argie, but she's just a bit low level. It's been an interesting day. My god, it's been an interesting day. But as always, when it comes to breeding and such, it does take quite a while. And as you can see here, it'll take 19 minutes for the next imprint. So guys, I'm going to catch you then. You know what guys? Screw it. I changed my mind. If we're going to be breeding, or if we're going to be hatching one Argie, we may as well hatch all of them. So let's go ahead and, like, screw it. This is no longer a Rex taming episode, this is an Argentavis breeding episode. How about that? Let's go ahead and grab the other eggs. So I've been breeding up all the Christmas ones together in hopes of getting like some kind of combination or like just general alternatives. You never know. Like, you seriously never know. One of them might even mutate and have like 3 colours instead of 2. No idea. But either way, I kind of want to see what happens, and since we're already breeding one, we may as well breed multiple. I am going to make this hitching post just in case like any combat or anything occurs. I really don't want the birds fleeing and losing them. So this is something I've come to really love recently for the babies. Right, go ahead and hitch you up. Right then, let us proceed on and let's hatch up some little baby Argies. So first of all, oh forget that bloody eggshell. Remember that I actually thought it was mutated. To be fair, that's what I absolutely would love of all these. I would absolutely adore one of them to be like red, green and blue. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. Right, disable wandering, and that's, you don't need any more than that. If they're hitched up, they really don't need their settings changed. Okay, this one here is a nice big red one. Kind of looks like the previous one. Go ahead and hitch you up and give you some food. Anything special? Nope. Okay. Another one here. Another rather heavy green one. Nothing really particularly interesting so far, but you never know. You never know. We got... oh, for a moment I thought it was twins. But it is not. Anything special with you? Nope. Did I just have a wandering on all of these? No. Okay, just the one I missed. Alright, cool. This little circle of Argies, I love it. Oh wow, that one's pure green. Okay. At least I think it is. From the back it's a pure green one. So yeah, that one I think is a pure green one. I can't see the talons, so I could be quite wrong. But, yeah, like I was saying about combinations and such, I do not currently have a pure green one anywhere, so yeah, that one's a bit of a bonus there. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Well, not that specifically, but just generally a different coloured one. Okay, this one has the yellow wings that I really like. There you go, give some food, hitch it up, and disable wandering. So yeah, a lot of the Argies that I've seen do have like this little yellow tint to the wings. This one does as well actually, I didn't realise. So that's a quite a nice little combo I like. Would be nice though if the wings are actually tipped red. Kind of like this one here is. Okay, how many more do I have left? 2 more. I'm quite surprised I haven't got any twins. Another yellow winged red tipped one. Oh, okay. Do that, give it food, and disable wandering, or disable following. That's a lot of Argies. I like how our current ones, just like all the main ones, are bigger. Right, hitch, disable, feed, and mutation. Nope. Ah, that's a little bit disappointing. But it's fine though. Are any of you? Oh, okay. One of them's actually mating. The red one at the back there is currently doing her biz. In fact, you haven't mated either. You've only just been brought into this world, and now you're already making babies. The circle of life, and I don't know, something like that. I'll tell you what, guys. I think my character's got like freaking diarrhea or something. She's needed to take a crap now 4 times in a row. I don't know what's wrong with her. But moving on. Moving on. The Argies should all be finished up breeding by now. We should have a couple more eggs. I ended up hooking up Argent as well, since, you know, she's a female and I feel like she kind of deserves to have some offspring. So go ahead and grab the 3 of those. We'll run back up here. I wonder how long left until one of them needs an imprint. Probably this one's gonna need one, right? Oh, in 3 minutes, wow. Okay then. Oh god. Yeah, I'm going to actually have to start moving these soon, aren't I? They'll get a little bit cramped. Do I have enough food? I do indeed. Right. This one here, level 26, another quite an interesting looking one. Go ahead and put a load of food on you, let's hit you up. Do that, and you're not... Yeah, I didn't think you were. Right. The second one down, and there you go. Oh, that looks... Oh, right, so that's the offspring of Argent and the new 172. I was about to say then, that does not look like a Christmas one. Right, go ahead and do all that then, and... Oh, yep, hitch as well. Let's check out the stats on this one then. That weight is... I'm pretty sure that weight is very high. Let's compare that to the grey one. Oh no, okay, her weight's a lot better. Oh, it should be though. I mean, that level difference is quite large. But that is quite interesting though. Oh, that's stamina. Okay, so it inherited the father's stamina. The father had a very, very high stamina roll. Also his melee, which wasn't that good. But, oh. It is a male as well. That could... I could be decent. That might actually be useful. I don't know yet, but I'm going to have to think about that later on. Going to have to wait and see when they all get older and, you know, finish up. Right, and the last one here, level 39. Probably another, like, generic one. Throw the... Oh, not the canteen. Throw the meat on you, and, yep, generic indeed. And then. Now, I'm not really sure I'm going to be doing the majority of these when they're done. Since a lot of them do look like... They really do look the same. Not very many variations, and especially no mutations, which is what I wanted more than anything else here. And, of course, for this one to grow up. But, I don't know. I might kill them. I might feed them to Trudons. I might find a use for them somewhere, or maybe just put some on show. Oh, maybe I could... Ah, maybe I could, like, make a birdhouse or something. Just, you know, like a bit of a fun little creation thing. I don't know yet. That might be interesting. But in any case, I mean, on the plus side, whenever we do all these birds, I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to have a lot of kibble to tame Spinos with. In fact, this little pack right here might feel my Spino-related kibble needs of, like, every map I ever play on from now on. Should surely be time by now. Yep, it is. Right, what do you want? You want Stego Kibble. I can do that. Right then, so what is Stego Kibble again? It is... Okay, there it is. Prime Jerky and Citronal. So we've got Citronal, got the Measure Barrier, and we've got the Prime Jerky, and over here we have the Stego Egg. Which, funnily enough, is also an Argentavis kibble for breeding. No, for taming. I meant to say. There we go. I do plan on making up a huge load of kibble in advance quite soon. But I'm thinking to myself, like, after you know, the way that the base is going, the space and that kind of stuff, I'm actually thinking I might have like a little private or a little separate breeding area. And in that breeding area I'd have all the kibble there. And 50%, wow. Which is why I've not made any of the kibble yet. And also I'm kind of waiting for the farm to like really crack on. Have a lot of vegetables. That way I can afford to, you know, use up all the vegetables in one go and still have, like, you know, plenty more. That made more sense in my head. Right then. Any of you due anytime soon? You've got 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5. I mean, if they want, like, walks and cuddles and such, I will imprint them, but if they're after kibble, screw that. Unless it's dinner kibble. I can afford to get rid of some dinner kibble. But, yeah, I guess I'll return. I'll return in, I guess, probably about 6 minutes when they all need it in one go. So guys, I'll catch you in a bit. And the imprints already? Right then, so what are these lot to want? So, like I said, I'm only really after like cuddles and walks and such, which we've already gotten 2 of in a row. You're not hitched? Oh, okay, well just as well then. So if any of them want any kibble, I'm not doing that, like that one for example. Sorry mate, you're not getting it. Cuddle, walk, and oh my god, this is actually like a not hitched, what the hell? It's like a really, really easy batch. I'm surprised. And they don't, like, none of them seem to be hitched. That's kind of weird, I'm a bit confused about that. I don't like any of you hitched. Why are you not? Huh. I guess I'll just go ahead and pick up the hitching post then. Oh. Why did, no. You two are not meant to be moving. Oh, bloody hell. I guess I hitched onto the wrong thing then, which is whatever. Mate, okay, you, look, because you're being special, that's not what I wanted. You're being... I gotta say though, as annoying as it is, it's just like randomly flying around, it does look really majestic. Okay, there we go then. Calm the stuff. Right then. Yeah, you can just hover there. Okay, so, what's little babies then? Can any of you follow me? That's the question. Right, let's just go ahead and you, mate. Let's put you on lowest. Let's put you on lowest. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Let's put you. No, wrong one. Lowest, and I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay. You know, I had completely forgotten how annoying walks are for baby Argies. Oh my god. Please, for the love of God, do not be a walk. Oh, thank goodness it's a cuddle. I will cuddle you all day. Hurrah! Right then, so our new little grey one is entirely fully printed. I'm so glad that they've now increased the amount that Imprinting gives you. And halved the, you know, like half the number requirements and increased the actual effectiveness. My god, does it make this so much easier. Especially when 3 of the bloody Argies I wanted walks, they bugged out and would not accept the imprints for about, I don't know, a good 5 minutes of walking. It was just absolute bullcrap. So, I'm really happy that they reduced it, but mainly, I'm happy that we managed to get this one not only fully imprinted, but fully imprinted without a freaking walk. Let's check out the stats. Her weight is really nice, considering how Argent over here, with a lot of leveling, she has 1.5k stamina and nearly 2k weight. Also note the 380% melee damage. Obviously I've not touched that, but it's still quite a nice little bonus there. Whereas this one has 413. That obviously doesn't take into account the actual rider imprint bonus. She has half of the weight already, and she has 1000 stamina versus the 1500. And I will be leveling this to 2000 stamina. I imagine that when she is fully grown and the imprint is like not only completed but like kind of showing through in effect, I imagine a lot of these stats may actually increase further more. And again, this doesn't even include the rider bonus. So, awesome, I'm really happy about that. Those 3 birds can all screw right off, I'm not imprinting them. I'm just gonna go, actually, what do you want? What do you want? Yeah, okay, screw you. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until this one grows up and then we're gonna take them all out for a spin. And so we are back to the constant chorus of these screeching Argies. Oh my god, the sound of these. So I've been putting some thought into it, and I think once I get an influx of Argie eggs, if I get like about, I don't know, like another 50 or so from these, let me check how many I have actually. I have 42 eggs. When I get like about 100, 150, like when I've got a large amount of eggs, I think I might actually just kill the majority of these Christmas ones. I just can't think of any use for them. Sure, we can have some like silly fun chasing after animals with them, but in reality they're just going to be completely useless. So unless you guys can think of anything that, you know, anything actually productive I can do with these, otherwise most of these will probably be joining Eustace and Jim and many other wonderful dinos into, you know, into Valhalla. But on a more important note, on a far more important note, our wonderful new Argentavis has finished maturing. Now I want to compare it for a moment, so let's get on Argent. Let's just feel like get a general idea of the speed on this. Oh my god, the sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the volume of this for you guys because the screeching is too much for me. But that's the speed. Right then. Gonna take up the saddle. I am actually gonna let Argent keep her hat. In fact, I had another saddle somewhere that I was going to hook up Argent with, but I don't know, I appear to have lost it. No idea how. Right, let me go ahead and make up another one. I have so many Argentavis now, I don't bloody know where the saddles are anymore. If I had a better quality one, I'd give that one to Argent, but unfortunately this is the only quality saddle I have. The rest of them are primitive. But Argent, you can, at the very least, keep your Dino Santa hat. You have been a faithful mount, a faithful steed, in your own little birdie way. But it is time, it is officially time to retire her. And now for this one. Let's get your Mastercraft saddle on you, and let's take you out for a ride. Okay, that definitely is quite a bit faster. Not really as fast as I was imagining, but still no, it's going to be much better. So you already have some levels on you then, you already have 1. So the health is immaculate. I mean, For a bird that's essentially going to be used for travelling, I can't argue 6k health. For stamina, however, I do want to increase that. So that is the final stats in the end. 506% melee damage. Quite the increase compared to Argent, who had about 316%. The weight is off to an absolutely amazing start. So I'm really happy with that, which means I can spend a lot of time focusing into stamina. And as soon as the stamina is at 1500 or 2000, a part that I'm happy with, I can then switch over to weight. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be my final bird or not, since like I said beforehand, I will be breeding these two up significantly more. In fact, how long does she have left on her? She has... okay, another hour and 3/4, so it's going to be a while before we get another egg. But I will be hatching these 2 eggs whenever I can, just, you know, fishing for that better one, since this one is... she leveled once, so she was 238 compared to the potential 242s, not including mutations. So yes, bring them two, but also, like I said beforehand, I would have really have liked a, oh, where am I going? I would have really have loved some kind of a Christmas coloration onto this. Even if it's just like a bit of red or a bit of green. Regardless, I would have liked, you know, just something that a little bit extra. Now that is one incredibly majestic looking scorpion. Let's go ahead and check out that level. 24. Blech. Right then, so I've gone ahead and found an alpha raptor. Since I figured that'd be like the nicest and quickest way to get some XP for this guy. And oh wow, a very majestic looking alpha carno. No, regular car 160. Oh! Huh. Okay, well let's look at the raptor then. Oh wow, okay. So we've got double 168, right, so I'm going to start off then with this raptor just shooting in the face. Since I have no doubt that the Argent can do all her stuff. How much HP do you have? You have 17,000 HP. Right. Anyway, I have no doubt that the Argent can do all this, wow, miss, herself. But let's face it, it should be a lot quicker if I do it this way. Especially as raptors get a damage modifier to their heads. If I can hit the damn heads, for goodness sake. One day, guys, one day. Okay, that was a definite hit. What the hell? Probably a tree in the way. One day, I'm gonna be good with this thing. I've never been good at shooters, to be fair. But one day it will happen. Right. Let's try that again then, shall we? It looks like it's bugged out on a corpse. That's perfect. Now let's see if I can try and get a headshot. There we go. Finally. Finally got one, and now it's angry. Right. Up the rock. Or not. Okay, there you are. Right. Can you, like, stay still for just a moment to get another headshot? Thank you. That's perfect. Okay. So I don't want to overkill it. How much HP do you have? Okay. So one more headshot. And then one more body shot should be it. Let's see, actually. 4,500. Okay, yeah. Definitely a body shot. So in the tail. Nope, missed. I don't want to attack that Carno. I actually quite like the look of that Carno. So let's try and go for the thigh. There we go. How's that? How much left? Yep, I can afford to do one more body hit. Right in the leg again, and there we go. So now we're going to have a crap ton of XP for our lovely new Argie. So you're currently 244. Let's kill the raptor. And I got dilloed. Of course I got dilloed. Fortunately, she's taking basically no damage. But I am stuck. Carno, please look. Carno, I don't want to kill you. You look really cool and everything. There we go. Right, let's just, yeah, let's cut this Carno away then. I mean, it's a 168. How can you say no to 168? You never know. I might need a Carno. To be fair, we're doing the whole, tame two of everything. We're going to need a Carno eventually anyway. I will admit, that's been a huge perk of all of this Christmas taming. Is that I've been taming a lot of creatures I wouldn't normally tame, such as the Chalicotherium, for instance. And it really does help make up for the whole, like I said, for the whole tame two of everything challenge that we have going on. And I already looted it, didn't I? So how many levels do you have? You have 30 levels. That was worth. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to round that health up to 6k because, oh, that's a lot per level. Okay, I was about to say. The 5,900 was very uneven and it was irritating me, but that was a lot more health than I expected. So I'm just going to leave that as is. She does not need any more. Go ahead and bump up to 2k because we have more than enough. And now the rest of it just straight up into weight. Okay, she is already... wow! She is completely surpassed Argent. Like, I love Argent and everything, but this one's completely cracked on her. And the funny thing is, I know where 3 more alphas are all within a quick succession. So I think, guys, it's actually going to be worth it if we go ahead and kill the other alphas as well. Right, so I see the first alpha up ahead, an alpha raptor, so another very easy kill. It has 4.3k health. Right. Is she mate boosted? She is not. Okay, so I cannot go for a headshot then, because that will absolutely kill her. But I can still at the very least... Oh, yeah, go away, Scorpion. I can still at the very least, so go for body shots. Right. And all I see is a damn head. Come on, mate. Show your body. There you go. Try and get another hit in while I can. Like... Oh, I think I missed it. Ah! I'm not sure if I got that or not, but it doesn't matter. This is going to be very easy regardless. Just take a little bit longer. Yeah, killing alphas on Argies is actually surprisingly simple. Okay, so that's 1 down. Got a couple more levels already. Got the Alpha Carno ahead of us. And a Christmas cat behind it, a pure red one that looked like an alpha. So the Carno is 54. That'd be quite a nice little chunk of XP there. How many levels do I have now? I've got 1 level. Outstanding. Right then. How much health does the Carno have then? 14,000. Okay, so it should take about a couple hits. Okay, so lucky for me, the Carno managed to get itself stuck. Right, how much health has it got left? Perfect. Let's go ahead then and kill it off with our Argentavis once again. Super easy, guys. This is so easy. And on the plus side, we get a lot of prime meat, which is always good for, you know, quick prime. Okay, that was... Oh, 2 Rexes there. What lovely, you two. You are 108 and 24? I think the other... Yeah, 24. Right then. Another 4 levels. Put that all into weight. Oh my god, this weight's starting to feel quite overkill, to be honest. I'm not really sure if I want to keep on leveling into weight. I mean, it's really useful. Right, so we have another alpha here, the Alpha Raptor. And these are the 3 alphas that I know of being here. Okay, you know what? There's so much going on here, I'm just going to go ahead and nick all the kills. I mean, a bit messy, but it works. She's certainly not taking much damage. And it moves all the distractions away. Good, that's 1 headshot. Oh, okay, you're on. Alright, so you're on me now. Argent, come here. Well, that could have been cleaner. But you can't make them all clean, that's for sure. Come on. Oh, what is up with this thing? Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Stay still. I'm only trying to kill you. I'm only trying to, you know, absorb your essence. Where the hell's it going? Oh, bloody hell, this thing's fast. Okay, there you go. Right, that was much harder than it needed to have been, but it doesn't matter, a kill's a kill in the end. What about you? You're 108. Good. For a moment I thought it was 180. I was about to lose my crap there. Okay, cool. Levels. How many did we get in the end? So we got another 2. And that is practically 3,000 stamina. Wait, sorry, that's 3,000 weight, 2,000 stamina. Yeah, this bird is absolute overkill. My god. But absolutely awesome. This is the amazing thing, actually. For how amazing this Argentavis is, it could be a lot better. The parents are only 162. That is 4, I believe, 4 away from, you know, the maximum level. So, you know, this it has potential to be improved, but this one, as it stands right now, is utterly amazing. But that really is going to have to wrap it up for today's episode, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you look forward to the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.